Do you ever find yourself trying to fill the plot holes in the games you play? No? Just me? Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna put this away for everyone's safety. So, I speedrun Mega Man Legends over on my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/MillyMozilla. And because in the speedrun, you skip so many of the story beats, being the Mr. Rogers level storyteller that I am, I've taken the world's burdens and I've taken the time to fill in the story of Mega Man Legends for you. In case you aren't aware, Mega Man Legends is a spin-off of the classic Mega Man series and is the first jump for the Mega Man franchise into 3D. If you're familiar with Mega Man is normally a 2D side-scrolling game, but Mega Man Legends is a little bit different. It follows the story of Mega Man Volnutt, who is a digger who crash lands on Catalog's island and slowly has to save the island. That's not the story I'm going to tell you today, though. It's going to be a little different. So strap in, boys, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because it really helps the channel. And I think this is a wacky story. Like I said, best storyteller in the world right here. They should have been, reading all of my work on Reading Rainbow, even though I was like 2 years old. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into it.
Here we go!
So the game opens on Mega Man Volnutt, a digger, or as I see it, a common rabble-rouser, a pickpocket, a rapscallion, whatever you want to call him. We make our way through a luxury high-rise apartment, but accidentally trigger the security system when we're trying to steal from it. But, thankfully, we have the power of plot armor to delete Smashatron. Except, we rolled a 4, and it survived, and chased Mega Man to the ledge, where he jumped to his end. Is what I would say if Mega Man's sister love interest role shows up, catches him, but unfortunately, she crashes because she got her flight license off Greg's list. So we crash land on the island of Catalogs. When we get there, however, the police immediately show up and threaten to detain us, detain our grandfather, and tell us that we have to immigrate if we want to stay here. Otherwise, we can't move through the city gates. Personally, I think this is a little suspicious. Sounds like they're trying to do some funky tax stuff where they're trying to inflate their population. We kind of don't have time for that. So we let them take Gramps because we don't have any other choice. And we go to see if we can find a way to get off this crappy rock. Our first stop is to go into the junk shop to see if we can find parts to fix our houseboat that roll crashed. The junk shop owner's wife lets us know that he's gone out digging and he's a little bit of a coward, so we're probably gonna have to go rescue him. Being the nice, upstanding rabble-rousers we are, we definitely say we're going to do it. Maybe we won't, though. We head out of the apple market and make our way over to the mines that were off to the side. We go down there and we kind of see a fence that we have an opportunity for. And like, I know we're supposed to be saving the junk shop owner, but like I said, we don't have time for that. So we use this opportunity to hop the border, per se, which allows us into the town that we're not supposed to be in unless we immigrate. Which is perfect because now we can go spring Grandpa out and we can try to make our way off this little crap rock again. We head to City Hall where we find out that Gramps is apparently rizzed up and he rizzed up the mayor. So the mayor is now not pressing any charges and even lets us know a little bit about the ongoing lore here. Lets us know about all the treasures and stuff that we're trying to collect. Obviously, being the rogues we are, we have to fill our pockets. Also, on our way back from City Hall, Mega Man just kicks a dog. See? So once we're done with that, we go ahead and we find out that Roll's stolen a Winnebago and has modified it because apparently she's just MacGyver. So we go ahead and make our way to Cardin Forest, where we're going to try and sneak in to a military power plant. We do this by being some sussy bakas and taking the vents, which lets us get into the first subgate. The subgates kind of have a similar format, so we're gonna see a rupee, we're gonna hunt down 3 keys. Sometimes we fight bosses, but not very often. So we do exactly that. We go here, we get 1, 2, 3 keys, and then we leave, successfully stealing a giant yellow rupee from the military in the process. We take the spoils of our hunt back to Roll Guyver to see if she's able to determine what to do with it, maybe to see if we can fix our house and get the hell off this shit rock. But she says it's too small. I know, same complaint that Mega Man gets all the time. He's, packing a tiny peanut when he should be packing a 4-wood or something like that, We get Roll to take us across town because we can't be bothered to walk. We end up falling a little bit short of where we are, so we walk and we go through a door. We get Roll to take us across town again because ain't nobody got time for that. And we go to Dr. Wily's boat shop. Yes, that Dr. Wily. No, he's not actually Dr. Wily in this game, but yeah. We go steal a boat, because it's Dr. Wily, who cares? And we go across everyone's favorite part of this game, where we get a lot of Marine response. We spend a couple minutes using our plot armor to take down the Marine forces. That guy right there, that's Lil Hustler. We don't kill Lil Hustler. He's tugging his way on through. We get to the end of this part, and we get met by some weird crab octopus thingy, which seems to be Lieutenant Teaselback now, with the Marine forces. Again, we take quick work of him, and we're into the hydroelectric plant. Our goal here in the hydroelectric plant, second verse same as the first. We go through, we find 1, 2, 3 keys. And then we go and we find this room here. And this room might look a little suspicious, but don't worry about it. There's just a great big barrel of Doritos in the center. Don't worry about it. So we go, we pick up the red rupee, we skate on out, we leave, and we go through the door, and we're done with the hydroelectric plant. This time, the red rupee is apparently big enough. So Roll's finally got, a little bit of her standard problem fixed. And she takes the red one and she uses it to fix our house, but not totally fix our house. Just enough so that we can go locally, but not domestically. So Roll lets us know that she's able to go to the next subgate, but she wants us to check in on Gramps because she's worried that Gramps might be a little depressed. We're not super worried in that, so we go root around in Gramps' World War II flashback chest and we find his bomb schematics. And then we go listen to Gramps talk for a couple minutes. He doesn't really say anything important though.
How many miles, Pop? 15 miles!
Then we go back and we talk to Roll and we say, hey Roll, can you make us these bombs? And yeah, she just canonically is, 14, 15, 16, and is just making bombs for a 14, 15, 16-year-old. So we take the bombs with us, we go descend into the next subgate. This one's a little different though. This time we're not collecting keys, we're collecting ID cards. So we're going through the military base and we're stealing military IDs. Again, we go, we collect 1, 2, 3, oh wait a second, this is a little different. We have to go down, and instead of finding third military ID, we find someone's 3 pet dogs. Okay, well, whatever. We make them look like, idiots and throw bombs at them. We go find the 3rd key, and we get the heck out of Dodge. It's not all smooth sailing on our way back to Catalogs, though. We get ambushed by the Bond's warship, and they try to take us down. But again, we have the power of plot armor. We blow up their little mini ships, we blow up the big ship, and then they set out Wolf. And this mother is a pain in the ass. So we shoot the hell out of it, and yeah, we take it down. Then we land back on Catalogs nice and safe, having taken down the military for the umpteenth time. We take this opportunity to get Roll to drive us to the newly opened main gate, and from there, we start our descent down this spiral of doom. But fantastic boss. Listen to this tune. So we get to the bottom of that. We go and we find a military control panel so that we can open up the sub-military gates, kind of their underground bases. because at this point we're trying to find the overall like main military key cards, because we're pretty sure that the military is the one that's hiding the big treasure that we're looking for. So we go through, but before we can go and find the first gate, we actually encounter the military one last time. And I would tell you about this, but I'm just going to show you this instead because I'm not allowed to talk about
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno, but now I can't let it go. He was built to be unstoppable.
So, we make short work of him. We do a little bit of light vandalism because we hadn't done anything evil in a little bit. And then we make our way down into the first military subgate. We go, we take care of the enemies there, we steal the military key, rinse and repeat 2 more times, and we're able to make our final descent to the main gate. We spiral our way down. We get there and we find the Juno Awards, and Mega Man is not standing for that much structure. And, you know, it's just a subpar Canadian version of the Oscars anyway. So Mega Man vows revenge on the Juno Awards. So we go deeper into his lair of evil, and we use a little bit of plot armor trickery so we can stand in place and delete the Juno Awards from existence. We arrive back on Catalogs, having now saved the world, and we've now found a way to get our house off this shit rock, and we fly away while cursing all of the residents under our breath, sort of.
Well, it can't be helped. It's not like we meant to come here in the first place, right? But everything worked out in the end, right?
This is also the only full cutscene you can see, but I'm going to cut it short. Also, I'm just going to say, if you're playing this on any version other than the PS1 Japanese version, you are getting robbed out of an end credit banger. Listen to this end credit banger. Compare it to PlayStation 1's English credits.
What are you looking at? Oh. It's a dog!
Or even worse, the N64 credits. That is the goofy story that I find myself telling some iteration of every time I'm speedrunning Mega Man Legend. If you made it all the way through this video, I'm sorry for the psychic damage I've caused you, but it probably means you like my crazy ramblings. And if you do, you should like the video. And if you don't, let me know in the comments what you didn't like about it. Yeah, that's it.